No, sit down, my good people. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. May I request all of us to stand? We've sat for a long time. We need to relax a bit. But as we are relaxing, we want to remember and to observe a minute of silence. For somebody who was dear to this fine university, our late president. Equally, we observe a minute of silence for more than 30,000 of brothers and sisters who are perishing in Palestine. And our brothers and sisters who are dying in Ukraine, in Africa, elsewhere. A minute of silence. Thank you, and be seated, please. My dear brother, Professor Osmond Mandemela, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Charles Aganeza, the Pro Vice Chancellor, Academic Affairs, Research and Innovation. Dr. Andrina Unjombara, our Pro Vice Chancellor, Administration Management. Allow me to pause. And respect the already protocols that were laid down by our very registrar, Dr. Nashirundo. You see, I always say, God forgives all sins. But it's not a problem to forgive those who are ungrateful. A Namibian nation, Namibians, let us be thankful. You may not know that, but you are going to know one day that you are blessed with good people. Kind people. Stable minds. Good politicians who argue, yes, they do argue. They do differ, yes, but they don't fight. They don't fight anymore. Other nations of the world are fighting. Fighting, literally. Because they differ politically. Let us be thankful that the government is led by a mature party. Let us be thankful that opposition parties in the country are mature. We must learn how to be thankful. Other nations are running up and down. Refugees, innocent people are dying. Not that they created the war. They never initiated the war. But the war is initiated by politicians. Because politicians, when they differ with others, they go to their villages. They say they don't want us. But yet when he was leading, when he was in the office, he was not thinking about the village. So let us be thankful that our leaders are mature. We, on behalf of the International University of Management, I want to say thank you. That conducive atmosphere was created for us to flourish. Remember, there are Palestinians who want to go to school, who want to study, but they don't have that opportunity because of politicians. I was always thinking United Nations is moving a little bit slow. Let us retain peace and security of the world. It's a tiny village. We cannot afford to continue fighting. Yes, we are aware that Jesus was born in Israel. But I'm told the very same land where Jesus was born is fighting. Can we, as Christians, go on our knees together with those who are in that land so that the war can stop? Not only in Palestine, but in the entire world. We believe God is and exists. We cannot continue. We are here this morning to thank those who came before us, who paved the way for us to be peaceful and for us to meet today and talk to our new students who have just joined the university and the continuing students. And to tell them, all is well that ends well. We are happy this morning to tell you that you've made the right choice to join the International University of Management, because this university is a local product for regional, national, and global consumption. We believe in originality. You have come here because you don't know anything. But if you have come here to think you know, you better not be here. So, if you don't know anything, please learn. Only he or she who realizes that she or he does not know anything, this ceases to be a fool. Our duty here is to transform you. This is a transformation factory. to transform you, because we believe the world needs transformation. Politically, technologically, socially, and of course, academically. You have heard. To date, we have molded, transformed more than 34,000 graduates in this very tiny institution since 1994. By the way, this year, IUM is 30 years old. That one is the truth and the brutal truth. 30 years old. My conviction is this, that professionals should be at the center of any given system if it is to function optimally. These professionals should and must be selfless and, of course, people-centered. You cannot be a teacher if teaching is not a calling to you. Teaching profession is a calling. You have to have that love of teaching and massification. Massification training as many Namibians as you possibly can without diluting the standard and quality of our delivery. In his memoirs, the founder of Singapore, the memoir From Third World to First, Lee Kuan Yew had this to say: "It has taken me some time to see the obvious, that the talent is a country's most precious asset." Talent. Talents. Not minerals, talents is the most important asset in any given country. As we celebrate 30 years of existence, we also believe that the talent is the most important asset of any given country. The last year, or the last 30 years, has never been a walk in the park. It was tedious, hectic, stressful, but we are here. We experienced serious trials, turbulences, and tribulations. But we should thank those who came before us for their endurances and steadfastness. We have grown in leaps and bounds because someone has sacrificed and experienced hardships. And this is the truth. I therefore urge our lecturers, professors never to betray the vision and mission of this fine university. By allowing our students coming to classes only to find that there is no lecturer. That one we declare zero tolerance. Zero tolerance. By exchanging question papers with students in exchange of something which I don't know, we declare zero tolerance to that. Try us. Just try it. We wish to assure our stakeholders and the nation at large that IUM is guided by a strong vision, which remained and remained constant since its inception. You remember what Kwame Nkrumah said? The liberation of the whole of our continent and the restoration of our brothers who are still under the yoke of colonialism remain our important and our immediate task. We cannot disengage until the wishes and aspirations of our brothers and sisters who are still under the yoke of colonialism has finally been met, unquote. We are saying the same thing. Can I ask all the staff, all the academic staff to raise, please? All the academic staff. These are the people who are driving the vision and mission of this university. These are the people who are committed to make sure that until every Namibian receives quality education, they will not give up. These are the people who are working 24 hours around the clock to make IUM what it is today. It's not Namwand, it's them. And I want us to remain forever grateful and indebted to them. Today, tomorrow, and forever. Be seated. The commitment of the staff and the top management, as well as the council of the university, is what has enabled us to face every challenge and the obstacles placed on our path to our freedom and to our promised land. We believe that we shall achieve our destiny. We believe and emerge victorious as our victory has already been proclaimed. Why? Because we believe and we know history is always on our side. So I'm speaking to the lecturers. I'm equally speaking to our returning and our new students. You have done well. You have done well to join a winning team. You see, this is a team of brave men and women from the land of the brave. They might not be born all in this land. Some might be born elsewhere in Africa, or in Europe. But some of us, we believe that university is universal. You cannot expect only Namibians to teach in our institutions. We therefore thank the Ministry of Home Affairs. We thank them most sincerely for facilitating the work permits of our professors and lecturers who qualify to teach in this fine university. Thank you very much. Students, we promise not to backslide, but to deliver and deliver. However, it takes two to tango. Please do your part. Do your part. We equally, as we declared zero tolerance on other isms, we have also declared zero tolerance on the following: laxity, plagiarism, indiscipline, and all sorts of dishonesty. Here, there is no place for unscrupulous elements. The system will flush you out. There are some serious systems here that can detect lies. Yes? Don't go and copycat and say, here is my assignment or this is my thesis. We will reject it. We cannot allow it. We want originality here. Therefore, I want to urge you to be original as you were when you came. And live here as original and authentic yourself. As I always tell students who came before you, the reputation of any university, especially this university, is greatly enhanced by those who went through its doors, students and graduates. If what you are doing here is right, it's ethical, then the university's reputation is enhanced. Integrity in the eyes of public, kind. People ask, where is that student from? Where is that graduate from? From the International University of Management. People say, thank you very much, IUM. We don't want to hear bad things. We only want to hear good things. The other thing I wanted to say, we are human beings. Let me ask any one of you here, is there anyone here who is not a sinner? Put up your hand, and I will show you where your sins are. Is there anyone here who is perfect? So, stop pointing fingers. Stop it. Right now. If anybody wrongs you, please forgive. Mahatma Gandhi said, and I quote, "Eye for an eye makes the world blind, unquote. There is nobody who's perfect. The only perfect person is he or she who forgives. So as you are here, we might wrong you. Please, all our wrongdoing, don't go and tell the world. Come and tell us. And we will apologize. But everything that we are doing which is good, go and tell the world. So that they can join you. Do I have your support? For you, if the 34,000 students made it, why can't you? Why can't you? You will definitely make it. So here, we believe that winners don't quit and quitters don't win. You have started well, you must finish. Go there and go back to the society and produce. And do the right thing. Only the right thing. It's therefore my prayer that you meet us halfway. As that is the only sure way for us to achieve what we set ourselves to achieve. I know as I'm talking to these students in this hall, I'm also talking to other students in other 3 halls, because I understand the technology have assisted us to communicate. And I also know as I'm talking to the students here and to the lecturers and professors, parents and sponsors are listening throughout the country. So as sponsors and parents, we want to tell you thank you very much for the trust you have bestowed upon us. We will deliver the goods. We will deliver the goods. Director of Proceedings. As an academic and professional institution, research and innovation is key. The other day I said, and I'll continue to say it, nations that invest heavily in research and development and innovation, they prosper. But nations that invest little in research and development perish, and they remain poor, believe you me. So our university believes in the strength of research and development. This year, we have decided to give it a befitting theme. A befitting theme, which is the year of diligence and concerted efforts towards achieving our set goals. Based on this theme, I would like to call upon administrative and academic staff to provide excellent service delivery in line with this beautiful theme. IUM, as per my philosophy, should believe that This should be a nation of great thinkers and achievers. A nation which will utilize its available resources carefully and economically. We value our mandate of complementing the government in creation of human intellectual capital to ensure that our vast natural resources, including the recently discovered oil, natural gas, and mineral resources, and other old resources of the blue economy, diamonds, gold, copper, and uranium, help Namibia transform herself into a wealthy nation, which can utilize her human capability to build national wealth, to get rid of the image of poor nation. I hate the word poor. I'm allergic to poverty. I'm really allergic to poverty. Why am I allergic to poverty? It's because I know poverty is just all here in the mind. So is the wealth. This university, with over 19,000 students, this is 19,100 students, started with one person, one student, one lecturer, brain, the mind. One student, one lecturer, a small tiny room. Today, the infrastructure of the university has expanded. You are here. You can see this modern infrastructure you are sitting in. The Enana campus, which is currently under construction, state of the art, will be completed in June this year. And it's not a small infrastructure. Ask those who live there. It's not a small infrastructure. We will make sure our students are given the best facilities, comparable to all other international universities around the world, because we don't live in the social blinkers. You know blinkers? We compare ourselves with the best. Only the best. And this will come to pass. So, Enana, by June this year, they have their own state-of-the-art campus, supplementing or complementing Ongwediva. No, they say center of what? Excellence in education. Even that one has been modified. You go and see what's happening there. Swakopmund, we said we value research and innovation. The center, which is said to be research, training, and conference center, is being constructed there in Swakopmund. And the completion, July this year. You see, if you think I'm just talking, but for the sake of talking, you can take lift. You can even take your car, drive there to this morning or this afternoon, and take photos and send to the world. Say David was talking the truth or he was lying. So that one also will definitely open its door this year still. And we'll continue with our vocational center. in Okahau. The construction will soon start, but that will only start, the Okahau one and Vivis Bay one will only start after the 3 centers has been completed. We thank the lecturers of this university. We thank them and the professors. We thank the administrative staff, the executive, and of course the council, because they work as a team. Before I leave this podium, no, don't run away. Let me urge you, my audience, and inform you that the world is not static. It's in motion. I'm saying this in terms of information technology. Because of this, many organizations in the world are hard at work to reskill and upskill their workforce. I'm informed we are doing the same thing here. I was just reading something, sharing something with the Vice Chancellor yesterday, what Singapore is doing. Singapore is beginning to train people again, to retrain them from 40 years. Because they know what they started many, many years ago is no more relevant, it's obsolete. And then now, a tiny country like Singapore. Do you know how big is Singapore? It's about 640 kilometers, square kilometers only. And your country is over 8,000 something. But they are moving the world from the third world to the first world. Because they believe training is what makes people people. So, as a nation, we should welcome all positive facets of development. We need to move with time. We need to move with time. In her book, The Age of Surveillance Capitalism, Shoshana Zuboff has this to say, and I quote, "We celebrate the networked world for the many ways in which it enriches our capabilities and prospects. But it has birthed whole new territories of anxiety, danger, and violence, as a sense of predictability future slips away." Unquote. I hope you understand what she's trying to say. As much as we embrace technology and development, this technology, growth and development has brought a lot of danger. Anxiety, violence, and nobody predicts the future anymore. So please don't forget you are in this world and it will remain like that, it will not change. So yours is to move with the world. Having said what I've said now, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I would like to thank our government, the government of the Republic of Namibia, for the conducive atmosphere or environment they've created in which we are operating since 1994. We will never take this for granted. Finally, and very finally, I would like to conclude my address by requesting the students to join me in the tradition of taking the oath, the IUM pledge rather. And I want them to stand. All the students, please stand wherever you are. And please raise your right hand and repeat after me. Repeat after me. I pledge myself to work as an individual and as a member of a team to the limit of my God-given capacity. I will work for superior achievement. I reject the idea of failure. I will study to be a creator of work and wealth. So help me God. Be seated, and thank you very much. With these few remarks, if you like, dear audience, it is now my distinct honor and privilege to declare the International University of Management 2024 academic year officially opened, and I thank you.